have got to share with people the scary story of the Tylenol incident that illustrates people have misplaced their faith. And that is just something that's just horrible to think about. But let's get to it right away and all the implications of misplaced faith. People that even believe in God think they're going to get to heaven, and they're not. They're going to be turned away from heaven's door. Take it step by step. Go back to Tylenol.
Well, yeah. What I tell people, John, is that faith can destroy you. There are people who are listening even to this program today who have tremendous faith, who will not be saved, and that faith is destroying them. You know, back in 1982, there was a Tylenol incident in Chicago where we live. What happened was some evil man, and I don't think they know who he is even to this day, he took some Tylenol capsules and put cyanide into them. And 7 people died as a result of it. They were just taking Tylenol because they had a headache or whatever, and they ended up being dead. Now, there are 2 very important lessons that we learn from that experience. The first is that all the faith in the world cannot take something that is harmful and turn it into something that's helpful. I mean, here were people who believed that they were eating Tylenol, and they had confidence that they were doing it, but all their faith never changed that capsule into Tylenol since it had cyanide. That's an important lesson. And the second thing, which means, of course, that the object of our faith is incredibly important, but the second lesson is even more scary. Sometimes a false faith can resemble a true one. Because I'm told, evidently, that the cyanide looked a lot like the Tylenol. In the very same way, there are people who have faith, they have God, and they have confidence in God, and they fully expect to get into heaven, and someday the door of heaven is going to be slammed into their faces.